This is a review of LED nightlight from Mr. Beams. Nightlight has a motion sensor combined with a light sensor, allows light to turn on only when it's dark and only when motion is detected. Nightlight has a white panel that is attached to the wall and helps to mount the night lights. Also, it's powered with 4 AA batteries that cost about 50p. And one nightlights need 4 batteries, summary cost £2. Fittings contain screw and double-sided tape that may be used instead of screws. Motion detectors inside is in front of transparent small window, but light sensor overlooks into plastic. That's why night lights triggers even in the low light or when hall is illuminated with light in the evening. Now we are going to convert this with a battery nightlight into powered supply using this adapter TH10 that has double insulation and circuit overload protection and fully safety. Any alteration would remove warranty and made it your own risk. Next, we check the right location of adapter that will be attached to the night lights. Check your socket and location of electrical plug to avoid it to be installed head over heels. Next step, attach the adapter to the night lights. We attached it to the mounting plate. Thus, we leave a chance to use nightlight with a battery, and our alteration wouldn't break the initial construction and the work of devices. We attached adapter using Loctite superglue. You also may use a double-sided tape that's applied with the nightlights. We are applying a glue on the adapter surface. There is no need to cover all surface. The next step is to choose the right position of your adapter on the night lights. Don't fix it to the center of the nightlight because you have a risk to close the second socket in twin sockets. This is example why we fix adapter from the right side. We have a twin socket. If you plug the charger, you could plug a nightlight from the right. But if you fix adapter in the middle of nightlights, you overlapped a second socket of the twin socket and couldn't plug another devices, you see. It is a wider twin socket that have a power switches, and for this socket you could fix adapter in the middle of nuts, but switches might be taken into account when you fix the adapter to the nightlight. You should leave access to the switches and don't overlap it with your nightlight. That's why don't fix adapter too close to the top edge of nightlights. Check the socket size before fixing adapter to the nightlight. Next step, connect USB cable to the nightlights and replace battery powering with electricity powering. You might take any USB cable, for example USB from old broken computer mouse or other devices. We just fit in the USB cable. Then open nightlight box. Trying to define position of our USB cable inside of our box on the place where the battery was. We cut a slot in the bottom of plastic lid to push through USB cable. You could drill slot with any tools. USB cable consists of 4 wires. Black is ground, white, green and red is voltage, 5 volts. We need only red and black wires. Excessive wires may be cut out. Now we just check USB cable with digital multimeter and it showed about 5 voltage. This is a scheme of USB cable pins wiring. If you have another colored wires, check which one is voltage and ground and use it to supply power. Next step, connect USB wires with the night lights. The end of USB wires was connected with fork-style connectors, which was bended to provide a proper contact with the metal connection inside the device. Red wires connected with the right upper contact and black wire is connected to the bottom right contact. 4 connectors was bent to let it to stuck inside and provide a proper connection. Then leave the some length of USB inside that let you to pull it out and connect it with the adapter. Avoid to leave a short length of USB cable. Then screw the lid and you can pull the USB cable out. Attaching the mounting plate with adapter to the nightlights, and you could connect it with a USB cable. Such USB power adapter costs 99p and on eBay, and it is less in twice than price of 4 batteries that you need to change in 1 year. We bought adapter by £3 because it branded and has all standard marks and safety features. If you wish to use a nightlight with a battery, you couldn't fix it to the wall because mounting plate has already been used to attach adapter. You may fix the light directly to the wall because the screw locates on the same distance as hooks of mounting plate. Just screw the screws into the wall on the same place where you wish to locate lights. Or if you use a double-sided tape, you need to apply it on the mounted plate, not the light. Otherwise, you couldn't replace the battery. Nightlight may be used either with battery or with powering adapter. Our alteration wouldn't take our chance to use nightlights with a battery. This is a demonstration how nightlights works in our hallway. This nightlights has no regulators or adjustment. You couldn't change sensitivity of light sensor, and it triggers in the light evening hallway. Light triggers because the light sensor locates inside and overlooks into the white box plastic and works through opaque plastic. We have made some upgrade to avoid light triggering in the evening when there is a dim light. We cut some window in the light box in front of light sensor and attached transparent small plastic around into the holes. For plastic transparent window, we used a CD plastic box and glue Loctite. Because glue get into the plastic disc, it becomes cloudy, you see. Then we test the modified night light with transparent window. You see, it's enough light in the hallway. A light doesn't trigger. This is a window. It triggered when we come close and created shadow, which led the sensor to fire due to lack of lights. The another test is the same light condition, but we have modified night lights. It triggers even we haven't come as there is enough light. This is night light without a window in front of light sensor. This upgrade didn't make a highly noticeable effect, that's why it doesn't have a great sense. The light has a bright white color, and you could soften by glue a colored plastic above the light emitting diode. But don't glue the diode itself. This is an example how bright light can be softened with a different colored plastic